Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. This is going to be my first video, so please be kind. What I'm going to do today is just take you along with me for a full day in the life, essentially. Today actually starts the NPC season in the UK. I'm going to the first regional of the year. A few of my friends are competing, so I'm going to go and support them, see how they get on. But nothing gets missed. No matter what I'm doing, where I'm going, even though I've got a little bit of a drive ahead of me today, I'm going to be meal prepping, doing some work. I still need to work, unfortunately. So everything needs to get done, even if I'm traveling and doing that in the afternoon. So I'll show you what I get up to. Peach is going to crash my video. And yeah, let's get going.
Peach. Hello. Hello.
I am going to be out the house pretty much all day. So I'm going to meal prep all my food, make sure that I've got everything that I need with me. I'm going to be in a car for quite a while. Unfortunately, the show is in Essex and I live in West Yorkshire. So a little bit of a drive. If you're not UK based, that is about 3.5 hours. And if you tell me that's not a drive, for us living in the UK, that is a drive. So yeah, I'm just going to make sure that I've got everything that I need with me, make my meals. I do enjoy my meals, so this is not a big issue. As you can tell, Peach is just thrilled about me going out today and not all attention being on her. She's right here. But yeah, going to do what I need to do and get ready. First, it's time for a coffee. I need a coffee. So, please don't judge my outfit. As you can tell, I do like Harry Potter, and because I am getting ready as soon as I've made my food and I don't want my clothes, whatever I'm going to be going out in, getting dirty, I'm just going to keep this on for now. So I'm going to meal prep all of my meals. I actually need to meal prep chicken, and that's something that I tend to do for a few days at a time, or well, 2 or so days at a time, because Gaz, my partner, also eats the chicken that I make. So essentially I just need to meal prep everything to take with me today. Doesn't take long at all. So if anyone ever says that they don't have time to meal prep, make excuses that it takes however long, I'm here to prove that it does not, because I'm going to make all of my meals for today. I'm going to meal prep my protein for next day or 2 or so, and trust me, it's going to probably take me something like half an hour, maybe a bit longer, because I've got a few things to go in the air fryer and I've only got one air fryer, but I can do other things whilst that is cooking in there. So let's go. Chicken is in the air fryer. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to do my potatoes and veg. That goes with different meals. I need to cook my salmon at some point as well, but what I'll do, once the chicken is cooked, I'm going to chuck in my potatoes for 2 of my meals. I'm actually going with normal potato for my salmon meal, and I'm going to have sweet potato with my chicken meal, just to give it a little bit more variety. And then I'm going to chuck in my salmon, and that's going to be all done. But then whilst that's cooking, I'm going to do my veg, get that all sorted, and I will shut up now and just get on with it. So when it comes to meal prep, I do think a lot of times people use the excuse of not having the time and not being able to balance everything in order to be able to actually meal prep and stick to plan, which I think is a load of bollocks. I'm not going to lie, I just think it's just a cop-out, because yes, you do have time, you just need to be a little bit more organised. But the way I grew up, the way I was brought up, we would always make home-cooked meals, and we couldn't really afford to eat out. We couldn't really afford to pay, more in order to have things ready-made. So everything had to be made from scratch, from anything that we were able to get, essentially. That's just, I'll probably say, a lot of Polish people for you. This is how we were brought up. So in the way, if you think about it, I was brought up on meal prep. And my parents, who were very, very busy at times, you know, they had 2 kids. My dad worked long hours. My mum worked long hours. She owned a business. She had to essentially manage that, having kids, etc. Still managed to make sure that we would eat home-cooked meals every single day. Every single day. Now that I bodybuild, I think that has really helped me in terms of realizing as to how important looking after your body and making sure that you make time for proper meals is. When it comes to meal prep in general, and then going, oh, you know, I have some really, really long days. I can't cook on those days. When you meal prep, make sure that you prep in bulk for ahead of time. So with chicken, for example, I'm prepping for not just today, I'm prepping for ahead of time because I don't always get time to cook. And that's just the truth. And cooking protein can take quite a while. So if I've got that ready, all I need to do is sort out my potatoes, for example, which takes, well, 20 minutes, but I can be doing other things whilst they're cooking. And just my veg, which just takes a few minutes at a time. And that's the thing. Whilst I'm doing all of this right now, and I don't think it's going to take me very long at all, I'm near enough done. I'm also catching up on something that I like doing, which is watching Lost. I'm still doing something for me because whilst I'm doing this, I can be listening in, I can be watching my series. So I've got my tablet set up here and watching that. So in a way, this is actually quite therapeutic. I'm able to do what I need to do and combine it with doing something for myself. So next time you come up with an excuse as to I've not got time, have you actually not got time, or are you choosing not to have time? As my food is finishing cooking, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go get ready. There's no point in me just standing around, so I'm just going to crack on with other things. Majority of them are done. Ignore the mess because I am still in the middle of cooking. So yeah, things are near enough ready. Stuff is in the air fryer. And yeah, I'll get ready, finish off what I need to finish off, do a little bit more work and get going. So I am dressed and ready. Let me show you. Just wearing leggings and a black top. Black because there'll be a lot of people with tans on and I definitely do not want to ruin any of my clothes with that with tan. So black, so that in case I do get any on me, you won't be able to see it. So there we go. This is my meals for today. There's some sauerkraut hiding under there. So this is my meal 1. Then we've got my salmon meal, we've got my chicken meal, we've got my oats, and we've got my cream of rice. I've got my pineapple that I just need to put in a tiny little pot as well. I don't like to have my chicken with my pineapple together. And that is it. It's as simple as that. So when it comes to the actual prep, I'm pretty sure this has taken me like 20 minutes. It's just the actual cooking of bits that, you know, I went off, got ready, just had to wait on things just because I've got one air fryer. If I wanted to, I could have put it in the oven and cooked it at the same time, but I didn't want to. I knew that I had enough time to just chuck it in, crack on with other things, and I knew essentially that's going to stop when it needs to. This is the huge positive about having an air fryer. If you forget, it doesn't matter. It'll finish cooking and that's it. Obviously in the oven you can burn things. Now I'm going to eat my breakfast, put all of this in a bag. I've got a food bag that I'm going to put some ice packs in. It's a food bag, it's insulated. That way nothing's going to spoil throughout the day. It's going to keep a relatively low temperature. Obviously you wouldn't leave it out in that for a couple of days, but for one day it's absolutely perfect. So literally that's the bag. Small little thing, insulated, put some ice packs in there together with my food and that's done. Now, I've got 2.5 hours left on my drive. I'm super excited for this first show of the season.
not only for my friends, but from a perspective of I'm going to be competing this year. I'm actually going to be starting prep in 2 days' time. So when it comes to motivation and getting inspired, I think this is just going to be the right sort of fuel for the beginning of my prep. So I genuinely cannot wait. Really looking forward to it. Looking forward to how everyone looks. Really looking forward to how the show goes. This is going to be the first show in the UK where we're going to have fit model as well. So really looking forward to how that's going to look, how all the girls are going to look, and what sort of standard they set for the UK fit model scene. But yeah, I cannot wait for my second season as a bikini competitor. It's going to be great. I genuinely cannot wait to start prep now. I'm ready. It's been a good few years since I last competed. So my first ever season was 3 years ago. So I would have had quite a little bit of time away. Unfortunately, with life and things happening, that's not something I was able to commit to. I prioritized work, prioritized, expanding myself as a coach, expanding my knowledge and working on that side of things. But I think it's time to get back on stage, see what sort of improvements I've made, and obviously where to improve to, what to improve next. Quick little stop to go for a wee, and then I'll continue going. I might grab a coffee as well. I'm about halfway. I think I'm at Peterborough. I'm somewhere. Nick, I think there was some school trip of some sorts. There, it was absolutely mental. Loads of teenagers, the non-well-behaved side. So, as you've probably seen earlier, I said, I just need to pack my pineapple. And guess what? I didn't do it. So I just bought myself some pineapple in M&S. I know my mate's going to have a scale. But to be honest, that's 150 grams. I'm going to have about a third, which will be very, very easy to do. And I've got myself some sparkling water. So I'm going to carry on going. Hopefully this hasn't added too much time onto my journey. I hate driving long. I hate doing long journeys, but here we are. At least the weather is nice. It's not raining. It's nice and sunny. I'm probably gonna get my sunnies on, get my sunglasses on, and yeah. Let's go.
Thank you, ladies.
Thank you, ladies. When you're ready, you can exit. And we're going to move into our women's fit model open class B.
So I've made it to the theatre. Currently watching the class. I think this is the last one before bikini, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Fit model. There's actually quite a few competitors. Considering this is a new category, this is actually very interesting. But yeah, bikini on soon. Super excited. Are you nervous, coach? Are you nervous? Yeah, doing coaching bits. We will leave her to it. But yeah, super excited for Zlati. We'll see how she gets on.
So good!
Okay, ladies. Back pose.
Go on, Zlati!
Yes, Lottie!
Who's that? Perfect! Yes! Insane!
Front pose.
Perfect! Yes, look at that waist!
Thank you, ladies. Go to the next.
Thank you, ladies. If I can have you on this white diagonal line.
Looks really good.
4 ladies yet to present their individual place. Please take that third place medal to athlete number 213, Zlati Dimitrova.
Yes, Lottie!
In second place, our open class E runner-up is athlete number 214, Elizabeth Slade. Your winner of open class E women's field overall is athlete number 212, Laurie Cornish. Let's welcome them back to the stage. Here we go. Athlete number 205, Kerry Bullock. 207, Georgia Parker. 204, Alexandra Kino. 211, 212, Laurie Cornish. 202, Megan Godwin. And 216, Katie Hilton Bird.
voor toe.
And do you have any words of wisdom to these athletes standing here today who are once in your position, hoping to achieve what you have? Any words of advice you can give them?
Don't let any placing in any show define what the outcome will be for any of your preps or shows.
Amazing. Ladies and gents, huge round of applause for our very own IFBB pro, Scarlett Wilson. 2.
Yeah.
We're going to do a
Looking
I want to
epic.
do a
So the show has just finished. Olive is eating her yogurt. I've had my yogurt and oats earlier on. I actually had it in the bowl. Wait, I managed to balance it in my gym bag. Sorry, in my food bag in just an open bowl the whole way here, 3.5 hours. Didn't spill, so I'll take that as a success. What do I have? Do I have my salmon? Do I have my chicken? I'll have chicken. I'm gonna have my chicken now. And my pineapple that I had to buy because I forgot to pack that. What time is it now? I don't even know what time it is. Probably gonna hang around just a little bit longer and it'll be time to go home. Another 3.5 hours to drive back, but it was great. It was a really, really good show. Zlati looked absolutely incredible. Best she's looked by far. Yeah, but this is the best she's looked by far. I'm just so proud of her. No, she looked absolutely amazing. I'm so glad she did this show, and I reckon she'll look even better in 2 weeks' time at the pro qualifier. What a day. What a day. So I've just left Zlati. She's going to be going home, having a little bit of a downtime with her partner this evening. But yeah, it's time for me to go home. Watching everyone on stage today, it's amazing how watching people do their thing on stage just kind of reignites that fire. Genuinely, I just cannot wait for prep now. I've got, God, not even 1.5, just over a day left, and we're going to be officially starting my second ever prep. My prep after 3 years away from stage. We'll see how I look, but I'm just so excited now. Genuinely cannot wait to see. One thing that I know for sure, my aim this year is just to beat my physique last time. And looking at myself now, I'm in much better spot right now. 100%. My body composition is so much better, and I'm actually very, very similar weight right now. If I've got the comparison, I'll pop it up here for you to see. For my last check-in compared to where I started my prep last time, it's quite embarrassing, but yeah, I'm in just such much better spot right now. I cannot wait to get going. I'm ready now. I'm mentally ready. Something I think that a lot of people underestimate is the mental readiness to start and commit to a diet like prep, because it does take over your life, unfortunately, but I'm ready. So, cannot wait. I've just pulled up at a Starbucks. I'm going to have a meal because I'm due to eat now. Probably going to get myself a decaf coffee, maybe a tea, something like that to keep me going throughout my drive. I actually got myself a 7-Up as well, but I've not really drank that. I've just been drinking water most of the time. But yeah, I need a wee as well, so going to do that. Have one of my meals. I have got about 1.5 hours left of the drive, which is not too bad, but I kind of wish I was just home already. That's the only thing about show days. They end up being such long days. I need to catch up on some emails as well because work doesn't stop. That's why my laptop came with me today. I'm able to do some bits on my phone, but not everything. So I'd rather have my laptop with me in case I need it I was able to do some bits earlier on whilst I was waiting for my friend to go on stage. I literally just sat there with my laptop, just doing bits and bobs, you know, staying nice and productive, which is great. But yeah, gotta go in, get a drink, and eat and get home. We are done. Food has been eaten, and I'm just like a packing horse because, of course, I don't have pockets. Eating my food, nothing gets missed. I reckon I'll eat my last meal when I get back. I've had it with me just in case, you know, making sure that I'm prepared in case anything was to be behind. If anything was to run later, I would have rather have it with me rather than maybe getting home super late and having to worry about eating another meal. So I've got that there. Probably gonna have it when I get back. It'll be time for me to have my last meal. But yeah, I've got about an hour and a half left to get home. I've done a little bit of work, done some email responses, and yeah, this is it. The super exciting life when your day involves driving to a show that is 3.5 hours away. But you know what? I wouldn't have it any other way. The people that you see at these shows, the people from the industry that you are able to connect with and just catch up with, it's just incredible. And then obviously the inspiration from seeing everyone just absolutely smash their goals on stage. It's just fantastic. It's it's just inspiring and motivating on another level. So great day, time to get home. I've literally just parked up, as you can tell. My light has come on because I've turned off the engine. Oh God. I feel tired now. Now that I'm home, I feel tired. I was hoping to film a little bit of a chit chat on the way back, but unfortunately, I didn't have anywhere to put this. I'm definitely going to invest into a hold magnetic thing of some sort so I can put the camera in the car. But yeah, I'm home. It's 5 to 8 in the evening. I left just after 9. Ooh. But yeah, I'm going to have my last meal, finish off my steps. Considering that I've not consciously gone out for a walk today, unfortunately, I didn't have time. This is something that I like to do on a daily basis. First thing in the morning, I tend to do it before my meal one, but I did kind of run out of time. But considering all of that, I'm on over 9,000 steps and I didn't go for a walk. And that just goes to show that if you are just moving around in your day-to-day, you will get your steps done. It's not hard. We just need to make a conscious effort to get those steps in. I parked super close to the venue. Majority of my steps were really just pottering around in the kitchen and just getting ready. So it can be done. So I'm going to go in, eat, do a little walk with Peach if she's not been for one this evening. And yeah, that is day done. Peachy you. Someone's extremely excited to see me, aren't you? Go on here. Oh, and you got a ball. Oh. And Miss Bean came to say hello as well. Hello. Microwave being the perfect spot to relax, isn't it? Yes, it is. Right, if the kitchen is a mess, that's not my fault. I've not been here all day. I'm just going to have my last meal that I've prepped earlier. See, that way at least I don't have to even worry about making it right now, which is absolutely fantastic. So here's all the dirty Tupperware and dirty bits. And the pineapple. Ooh. It accidentally ended up all over my bag, but it is what it is. The key with making a paste out of isolate is patience. It's one of those where it takes a second for it all to absorb. I think I've fucked it now. Oh well. But yeah, it takes it a little bit of time for it to get absorbed, and it kind of like goes really, really running really, really quickly. There we go. Can you see this? Perfect paste. I'm going to put that on top of my curry or rice. Again, every last bit of it. None gets wasted. And there we go. Here's my cream of rice. I've got banoffee cream of rice, dark chocolate. There were frozen blueberries, some cinnamon, and my chocolate isolate on top. And that's going to be my last meal for the day. Yeah, I'm going to go enjoy that, have a little catch up with Gaz. And yeah, to be honest, looking at my steps earlier, I was on over 10,000, so I might not even have to go out for a walk. Oh, so that is my day done. I'm back home, going to have a shower soon and just go to bed. I've eaten my last meal now. I've done my steps. There's nothing that I need to worry about. Thank you so much for tagging along for today with me. I'm going to be starting my prep in literally day and a bit's time, and that is something that I'm going to make sure to document as well and put out for you and take you along with me on that journey for the next 20 or so weeks. I love to go into today's show, and definitely, like I've said I think about 5 million times already, it was just so inspiring and motivating for my prep, and I cannot wait for it to be me up there now. So if you've liked this video, please give it a like and subscribe to my channel. Your support means the world, and they will make sure that I'm able to continue to put out content for you and put out a lot more different content out for you. Share my training, share my day-to-day, any sort of educational bits, anything as part of my journey as an athlete, as a coach, anything that I think would be of value, I do want to share with you all. So yeah, any support, like subscribing to this channel or sharing this video, means the world. But for now, I'll see you in the next one.